Hello folks and welcome back to Stellaris. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host. I've encountered another bug in the game. In addition to it having some strange effects on distant locations and what it labels as who they're owned by. I can go over here, I'll show you in a second, I can go look at the Fallen Empire, for example, and some of their territory, if you look at the badge of who owns it, it says I own it. Obviously I don't, but it says I do. It's confused. But these aliens here that are in a sector that used to be part of the Nahar Empire there on their edge, but from all my expansion and stuff, my borders have pushed out enough that I was able to reach it. And these aliens, red crystal dudes, are... Well, number one, pretty sure they should have already been identified. I'm pretty sure they already were identified, and it's not giving me an option to identify them again, first and foremost. But secondly, even unidentified, I should be able to kill them. And plus, I believe they were also aggressive, so they should be attacking me. They're not. I came in here, explored the system, built fucking stations right in front of their faces. They didn't do a damn thing. And my fleet, the little fleet that I was trying to send over here to kill them, just won't do anything. So... they apparently don't give no shits. Apparently they give no shits. So... oh well. I guess I can't do nothing with that. It's fine. I have built out all of this territory. Every inhabited system has a military station to keep them from being able to build wormhole things. I expanded and took over a few additional territories. You can see a whole bunch of Carizia, Winter, and Treadway, all new acquired systems, in addition to a few other ones. The Sheraton system there, and the Polbankir system over there. And I feel like there was one other one, and I don't remember where it was now. Maybe that was it. Yeah, I guess that was it. But primarily, this one's human. This one is... actually, I don't remember what this one was. Oh yeah, this is Tepedoran. Zubin here, I believe, is belonging to the Kormathani, as is the Sheraton system there. There's a Kormani system. Tedis and Trennick out here are actually Quipulsi, however the hell you say their damn name, I have no idea, because of the two Arctic planets there. This one in particular is actually a really good planet. And obviously it has a lot of blockers on it, but it's a very sizable planet. Has a lot of space on it. I think I might keep Treadway. I am going to give up Winter here. It's alright of a planet. It's pretty good, but I'm going to give it up and give it over to the Hesperos sector, because I'm going to have 7 planets once Treadway there finishes. And don't want to have over my 6, so honestly I don't even really want to have 6, I want to have more like 5, but oh well. For the moment at least, we'll be stuck with 6. Excuse me. These new systems are going to push my borders out a little bit. I may end up with another system or two. The borders may get pushed back enough that I end up with a couple other things. With the exception of the Zudra system here, nothing that I would really care super about, but Zudra would actually be really nice. So if it pushes out the Pentholans back enough that I can take that would be really good, because having another Engos Vapor would be very nice. Especially if I could get it without having to fight anybody. I'll take it. Fortunately, I don't know if that'll happen. If they didn't have this Irene system here, we probably already control it. In fact, we probably would have pushed all the way back to our little outpost over here. But unfortunately, they do. And I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Apparently the sector AI has been updated. Well, I knew they'd been updated for a number of things. They manage stuff a lot better now than they used to. But apparently, in addition to that, they also now build shipyards, and will at the very least upgrade them so that the shipyards are free. To that's the new system. That's the Canucks. Why are there? Okay, never mind. Never mind. They'll upgrade them and build at least a solar panel network, because the shipyard itself requires as a maintenance of 3. So if you build a solar panel network, well, the shipyard is basically free. Pretty much pays for itself. Doesn't give you any additional income, but it, zeroes it out. And the AI seems to be doing that a lot. It seems to be building a lot of shipyards that I have not told them to build. I've seen, many instances where construction complete for the shipyard, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There isn't even a shipyard in that system. Apparently now there is. So, they've been upgrading them, which is fine. Totally fine. Alright, so, we are about to go to war, as I had said last time, with the Iruxo Compact once again, hopefully this time to finish them off for good. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did I select the wrong people? Conding Axis. Conding Axis. Yeah, they're not. They're not part. Trade deals. Oh, that's, you can have all the trade deals you want. That's not. We'll trade guarantee independence. Oh. Oh. And I would have 8 years to wait for that to wear out. Shit. Okay, that is a huge problem, because I am not prepared to go to war with the Penthulans. That has to be, like, its own separate thing. I can't be going to war with, like, a whole bunch of other people at the same time that I'm going to war with the Penthulans, because that's just gonna go horribly, like, really quick, if I try to fuck with that, so that's not good. Alright, well, which of these which of you hates me the least? Or hates me the most? Of the two of you who are allied to, the Iruxo. Okay, so you do. Which is fine. I don't want to piss off the other one so much, so. Okay, just trying to make sure that there is no similar deal here. Okay, so if I declare war against you, damn it, it's still gonna bring the fucking Penthulans in. Whew. 195 available required. 195 required to vassalize the Penthulans. Realize if I could vassalize the Penthulans, they're like as powerful as I am. If I could vassalize them, that would be just stupid. Hilarious, but stupid. Okay. Eh? Full fear. Conglomerate. Why could I not vassalize them? Not that I really want to, mind you. I'm just confused about why I can't. I don't even know where the hell they are. Full feudal conglomerate. See, they're... What the fuck? Why would it bring the... Oh, because they're allied to the Penthulans. Oh! Okay, maybe we can't do this then. I wanted to fight up the Iruxo, and take their stuff, but apparently it's gonna bring in not only the Penthulans, but their entire alliance. So we'd have to fight the Istran, we'd have to fight them, the whole fear, which wouldn't do a goddamn thing, but the consolidated Madari, I think the regular Madari? No, not the regular. Use cause Dominion. I mean, the Iruxo themselves and their allies wouldn't accomplish anything. Like, I could crush all of them without even probably trying. The Penthulans, though, and Istran are a problem. And I don't think I can... I mean, I could probably beat them, but it would be very messy, and I don't know that I could actually realistically manage to defeat them. So I think I'm going to have to choose Nahar. Terran's War. Oh, the truce there is almost over. Alright, well, I guess we go to war with them then and kill them instead. This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take out these guys, but apparently that's not going to be a thing. Alright, well, I will not be able to fight them then. As I said, I could probably take out the Penthulans, but it would be nasty, because their fleet power and their tech level are about the same as mine. Now, they don't have the capacity that I do, so if I built up a lot, which I guess I probably should. I did not really want to do that, though. I don't know that I really have a choice. Don't know that I really have a choice. Hold on. I always get these two mixed up. World Eater is the one with all the lasers, right? Yeah, okay. So the World Eater is the one that has to be built at the Cordic one here. So we build 2 World Eaters and a Demolisher? Is that the one? Yeah, Demolisher. And then the Alpha Centauri base can build 2 Concordias and a Demolisher. That is all of my money to build those 6 battleships. That is all of my money. Holy shit. Alright, and I was like maxed out. Oh, well, okay, no, I wasn't maxed out, but I had a lot of money. And that is all of it. I guess we're gonna have to, though, because if I'm gonna have to fight the Penthulans to take out the Iruxo, which I do want to do... Whew. That is gonna be... That's gonna be a nasty, nasty fight. I can do it,
Ships
but...
upgraded. Construction complete.
I could do it, but I do not want to. Because that is a hell of a armada, basically. I don't know that I can beat that easily. I mean, certainly I can do it, but it's not going to be easy. I don't really want to at all. But certainly don't want to, like, in the shorter term. Because that is... It's a nasty force. I mean, it really is. That is not a force that I can just come in here and beat. Not at all a force that I can just roll up in here and just walk all over. They are going to be very difficult to contend with. I have been over here, you'll see, I have been embarking and disembarking the army to, number one, upgrade their ships, because when I did the most recent round of upgrades, which were very out of date, by the way, I had to upgrade, because... Now, why are you not using... Great Fleet, the latest designs?
Colony established.
Maybe I still have to do that regardless, because they're old ships. I mean, that would make sense. It would certainly make sense.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Yeah, there we go. So now we have they needed the upgraded warp drive and impulse thrusters, which I just finished recently, which makes them move faster, which will make them, you know, able to get around a lot more easily, which is good. Also pretty damn important. The ability to jump further and move faster is pretty crucial. Pretty damn crucial. Cannot lie. Alright, Treadway, what do you got going on? You are not the greatest of planets at the moment. You have a lot of space on you, which makes you good for that, but you are terrible when it comes to just layout. It's not very good, and you have next to no like bonuses, tile bonuses. There's a few, but not many. And they're not very good. Nevertheless, you'll be good just because you're a huge fleet. So anyway, let's look at the battleships. So I can show you all the upgrades that we've done. They've taken up to Devastator torpedoes. I was using armored torpedoes before, so that was up, you know, bumped up a level there. Well, actually, I might be able to upgrade some of this. I didn't look at that. Warp drive, I think, was already updated. We did get the improved computer systems, so we do have 20% bonuses instead of 10% of fire rate and weapon damage, or hull points and chance to evade, which is the chance to evade is really nice, because it has basically doubled the evasion chance of all of my ships, which is really good. In addition to the impulse thrusters, which also gave a considerably better chance to evade than what I was using before, and gave us, obviously, faster movement, which is also really nice. We did have to upgrade the 0-point reactors and a few things, just usually a couple spots to make up with the power drain of the new weapon and the new engines and whatnot, but not a whole lot really had to be changed there. I am working on... Ooh, I don't know when this finished, but need to work on that. Army damage, that would be great. Generative hull tissue. I might actually need this to get something better, so I might need to work on that. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but let's go ahead and get this, because I need things that increase the happiness. Because apparently the happiness is something that is really really gimping me right now. Because it is I have a lot of populations that aren't super happy, and it is what is contributing, if not outright causing, a good chunk of my problems with the factions here. Now, we have greatly reduced the numbers of all these factions. Well, the Quapulsians anyway. This was at like 72 or something before, now it's down to 20. It's a lot more reasonable. The Uruxo Homelanders, though, have basically stayed at 13. Like, they have not changed at all. And some of these other, you know, more minor factions, although the Hesperus National one has gained quite a bit of support now. You know, they're not too serious, but yeah, the big thing that's causing it is the happiness problem. I did engage a social welfare program, which increases the happiness by quite a bit, but did decrease the income of both energy credits and minerals by like 20% or something. It's quite a bit. Yeah, 20%. So I mean, it is a pretty significant drain, which isn't great, but oh well, I guess there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. So I mean, we kind of have to just roll with it, really, because there isn't much I can do to really negate it. Not really. Not right now, anyway. I mean, maybe eventually, but unfortunately, not a whole hell of a lot could be done to really affect it at the moment. I could trigger this one, which would bring ethics divergence down. But I'm actually not hugely concerned about that, to be honest. Because I haven't had that much unhappiness from ethics divergence. Most of the unhappiness, if we look at the stuff, is from, well, like, these guys have xenophobia to begin with. Which means actually having divergence is actually good, because it increases the chance that they will not be xenophobic. Which is kind of important. Recently conquered thing negative will go away eventually. These guys are pacifists, so they're just straight up not happy because, you know, we're a relatively warlike people. You know, I have aggressive first contact things, we have orbital bombardment, we have a military regime. All of that just really pisses them off. So you know, there's not a whole lot I could really do to make these guys happy, because they're just going to be pissed off no matter what I do. Really. There ain't shit I can do about it. Some of these other Tevadorans are also not super pleased, because some of them have xenophobia. I think a lot of people who are really unhappy have moved to this planet because, you know, it's got a lot of pissed off people who are not pleased, so I need to really probably build a couple. I probably need to take over control of this planet temporarily so that I can build a hyper-entertainment forum, which costs a lot of maintenance, which is why I'm doing this one, because, well, it doesn't have anywhere near the happiness increase, it's cheaper, and also has the ethics divergence thing, which is less interesting, but what I really want is the one that actually will use the alien pets, because if we could have that, that would actually...
Construction complete.
Would help. It wouldn't necessarily do a lot, but it would help. Oh, I've become enamored with our technology. Our advisors report that they're also beginning to emulate our ways. With the new weapons we're giving them access to, they developed a new appreciation for the art of war. Oh, good. I mean, it's kind of good, I guess.
Construction complete.
For the most part, a warfaring species, by and large. Yeah, see, again, they built an orbital farm here, which I would not have built initially. I don't really know why they built that at all, to be honest with you. This planet is maxed out. It doesn't need an orbital farm in the first place. Yeah, cancel that. I'm going to replace that with a solo network, because there's no fucking reason for you to have an orbital farm there. You're just an idiot. You're just an idiot, AI. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Just not that surprising, I suppose. Alright, so Winter has finished its stuff. We're going to build a hydroponic farm here, because it's one of the few spots on this planet that has good hydroponic spots. Because most of this planet is pretty shitty for that kind of stuff. We move all the blockers. And Winter is not pretty good with that done. We are, of course, tearing out the glacier there so that we can build another food thing. Once that's finished, I will build the food thing, and then I'll rip out all the other glaciers, which will be expensive, but I've done basically the same thing here, and I think I'm going to keep Corisia as well, because it is such a large planet, and you know, is probably going to be a pretty good planet for me to keep control of. But I really need some cheaper ways to raise happiness. Ways that don't take quite so much energy credits, because...
Construction complete.
It is a problem. Mesopotamia. Join them. The fuck are you doing in Join them? Why are you even in Join them? That doesn't even make sense. What the fuck are you doing in Join them? Idiot. Oh, good. You're killing yourselves by destroying your food. Good plan. Good plan. You're an idiot. Real good plan. I don't even have words for how stupid you are, apparently. Why in the hell is this planet, like, so undeveloped? This one, too. I guess they just haven't... Doesn't the Hyderia have a lot of resources? I mean, they did. You're fucking maxed out on energy credits and doing pretty good on minerals. Why the hell do you have your planet so underdeveloped? You're just completely stupid or something. What was this, the joining system? Yeah, I think I need to take control of this one temporarily so I can fix these two planets, because you're apparently an idiot. You are apparently an idiot. Again, I don't know what you're doing. What? Why? I mean, okay, sure. I suppose it'll be kind of useful later. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand why the AI does just ridiculously stupid build orders on stuff. It doesn't make sense to me, because you're not building things that would actually, like, do anything. You're building, like, the completely wrong shit. I don't get it.
Construction complete.
I don't understand why you're doing it in the first place. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go back to war with these guys. This will let me finish off the Quapulsi, which is our objective here. Alioth. And Alioth. And Romanox. And a Ram. Romanox. And a Ram. There we go. Just looking to make sure none of these others. So Alioth has 1, 2 system, 2 planets. Romanox has 1, and Ram has 1. Okay, so that will give us a war score of 73 required. That is a lot for considering. That's a lot considering that. None of these planets are, like, really that great. Well, they're not terrible, but they're not great. It's just an awful lot for not that great of areas.
Just getting my key.
So I don't really know why they have done that, because it's just not very smart on their part. Let's go ahead and take the Kandori system, I think, because that one looks like it's probably the best option of the not-so-good options that we have available. I would like to take the Narbo system, because that's actually a really good planet for me to control, but obviously that would like deepen their empire, and that would just not be a very good idea. So, let's go ahead and take the Kandari system. We'll take Kandari, and alright, maybe I'll take the Fahir system. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that should give me like a good chunk of their border here. Like this should push back the whole border. Like it should just tear out this whole like chunk of their empire there. If I take both of those systems, which would be good. And oops. It's closer to what we want, so let's go ahead and declare war. We'll come over here. Select the fleet. We're just gonna jump right in on these guys. No fucks given, basically. No fucks given, pretty much. You're gonna go hit there. You are heading to Ajam. And now you're actually gonna turn around and go to Fahir. You are in Ajam right now. I don't know where their fleets are gonna come in, so let's go travel down to there. Oh, they have a wormhole thing that we can go kill now. So let's go do that. Because I don't like your guys having stuff in my territory. We can go blow that up too. We need to do that as well. Why is this shown as red? That's a good question. I don't know why it was showing as red. Oh well, whatever. I do have, you'll see Destiny and Dawnlight are building things. We're building 6 more battleships, which are expensive, obviously, but I'm hoping that, those 6 battleships will give me enough of a boost when it comes time to actually, like, fight these guys, that we are able to... I need to come up here and kill you and you, because I don't want you in my space anymore. So let's actually send the one fleet, instead of going to Romanox immediately, go up to Murok first, so you can clear out that, and then you can go over to Romanox after that. But we need to get aggressive, basically, immediately right off the bat here. Because I do not want the enemy to really have the time to be able to really do much of anything. I want to basically just start hitting them right away, right off the bat.
Updated.
Start driving them back and start just wrecking their faces so that they can't really accomplish much. Now, having all of these defense stations should prevent them, to a degree at least, from being able to do what they did last time that we fought them, and just, you know, hop into my territory and lay down all their fucking wormhole stations.
Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete.
Hopefully they shouldn't be able to do that now. We'll see. I don't know for sure that they won't be able to, but I'm certainly hoping that it will just shut down their ability to really be doing that kind of crap. To a degree, anyway. Obviously, there is a bunch of planets that don't have defensors in them that they can attack, like they're going into the Aruv system there. I can't stop them from going into the Aruv system, but hopefully, given a little bit of time anyway, we'll be able to
Situation
do
log
something
updated.
about that at least. Okay,
Research
now you're
complete.
Go out and blow that
Hostile
up.
fleet
I will let you
engaged.
just do that. I won't even bother to interfere. Okay, so terraforming station, that would be great, because I want to find these other resources. And I do want the Xeno Zoo, because that is cheap, provides quite a bit of happiness. Is it just a general thing? That's actually pretty fucking good if that's just a general thing. So here's the problem, because I want all three of these. Like, I want all three of these really bad, actually. I mean, Xeno Zoo only helps me a little bit, because we've only got a few alien pets. I've only got like 3 or something. Like, I don't have very many. So that isn't necessarily going to do that much for me. Despite being a good thing that I can build, I just won't be able to build many of them, because we don't have the pets to do it with. I think I'll go with that, because I want to see the other resources. That would be good, but this is not really the best strategy, probably, for me to go with right now. They're all super ass expensive, aren't they? Yeah, they fucking are. And the mineral bonus would be nice. I could really use energy more than minerals, though. I mean, this would be a huge increase over the other point defense that I'm using right now. Because see, the guys do, like, no damage. 1.55 damage. Yeah, they are fucking useless. The flat cannon would be so much more powerful than that. That it is a significant increase. Although, flat cannon is a large only, isn't it? Yeah. So, like, those are actually only the small... Those are only the small point defense, which we wouldn't be able to replace. Alright, maybe we don't go with that, just because it's large only. I think I need to go with... I almost want that just because they're so fucking expensive to build, but I think it's really expensive to maintain. But we can go with this, which is alright. I mean, it's not great, but... Okay, I think we just go with with that. I'm not a huge fan of any of those options, but we gotta pick one of them, so... Whatever. Alright, so what are you doing? You're blowing that up.
Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete.
Have fun. You're
Construction complete.
obviously an idiot.
Situation log updated. Research complete.
Like I said, an idiot. I don't know what you thought you were doing, but you're clearly stupid. Okay, now that is a little bit more of a fleet. That's more along the lines of what I was expecting you to be sending at me. Not that it's really gonna do that much for you, but, you know, just saying. It's more like what you should be sending
Hostile
at me.
fleet engaged.
It's a lot more like it for your sake. Still probably gonna lose though, because yeah, like the small railguns are pretty shit. The plasma throwers are pretty dangerous, but my shields should tank a lot of that. This is the thing though, you guys do have large advanced shields, which I don't have. You also have level 3 sensors, which I didn't realize that you had gotten, but so I mean, you're not terribly equipped. That is basically the majority of their fleet there, right there, though. So if we manage to beat that, they're pretty much dead. That's pretty much gonna be it if we manage to destroy that.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Led the second fleet to victory in the Fahir system. Admiral, what's your face? Now refuses to even contemplate the very notion of retreating from future engagements. Oh, good. That's actually really bad. Especially when you consider that there are multiple. There's the sizable fleet coming in at you when you have 5 ships. I mean, you have more firepower than those 5 ships do. Make no mistake about that. But let's look at these little corvettes, though, because okay, their evasion is actually not that great. Let's go say if their evasion is really good, this could actually be really bad. Because if you look at my corvettes. I can find one. Yeah, there's one. See, my evasion is almost 50%, which means like 50% of shots trying to hit me just don't. Which is pretty fucking good. So, like, them trying to be able to engage me would probably go pretty badly for them. I mean, maybe not, but it's probably going to go pretty badly for them. I think we need to send the 4th Assault, or we need to send something over there to reinforce them, I think. I think maybe we send the 1st. Just send the 1st in to go do it. Oops, oh, you're going over there. Okay. I'll carry on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just send the 1st. As soon as you destroy this station, I'm going to send you in. I do need to try to avoid them.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Like, lead them around in the circle, basically.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Lead them in a circle for me for a minute, because I don't want you to get engaged with those guys. That right there is really good. The X-ray laser is also pretty good. But I think we go with the plasma accelerator because it has better range and better armor penetration. Ooh. Really? That's pretty good. Actually, I kind of want to go with that. Kinda do. Despite... see, this is not very good, I don't think, because I think this is about the same as what we're using right now. Or if it is better, it's not hugely better. I think the X-ray lasers or the plasma accelerator is the way that we go here. And I'm leaning toward the plasma accelerator because the damage is not that horrible. I think that would be level 4 sensors, which would be pretty good, but let's go with the plasma accelerators. I do have a guy who's good for that. You. So we need to come down here to the Alacracid. And assign the other guy that we just took off. There we go. Yeah, okay. So as soon as the 1st is out of battle... Are you out of battle already? Did you finish? You did. Okay. Alright, so you need to hurry up. Skedaddle over here. Oh, yeah, they've got too much now. We have another fleet in the system, so you're gonna have to retreat. I cannot fight. I don't want to fight 2 of those at once. So
Situation log updated.
Skedaddle out of there. Do not get engaged
Station
by that
under
little
attack.
ship. If he engages you, you're gonna be fucked. Do not engage that little ship.
Evading hostile fleet. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Station under attack. Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, where's the fleet? They're coming. They're making the jump right now. Well, they will be making the jump as soon as they finish what they're doing right now. Well, I hope the hell you're able to live through that, because that is going to be... It's going to be a difficult fight. It's going to be a really difficult fight. Damn it. Why are you not set on aggressive? Any other fleets that have that issue? No, you're the new battleships. Right. It's fine. Not really messing with the battleships right now. Where's you guys? I mean, shit. Alright. I don't want to, but I think we need to. I think we need them. We need all the additional... Any forces that can, basically, we need to get you into position to help out. Because the second assault is under attack by a huge number of ships that we are going to have a great deal of difficulty trying to contend with if you can't manage to hold them back. Alright, so we will quickly take these systems. In fact, I probably need to pull back with the one fleet here. Probably need to pull the 4th back so that they can get over here and help with the real fight. Because we are in some potential trouble. Okay, 1 jump away.
Hostile fleet
warping
engaged.
now. Good. And when you warp in, you're going to be almost on top of them, so...
Hostile fleet
hopefully...
engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Hopefully... Oh man, look at our shields go down.
Situation log updated.
Come on, guys. Where's the other fleets?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Jesus. That is way too many ships. Where the fuck are the other ships? Get up here. Get up here. I would retreat you, but you're fucking an idiot. You won't retreat because you're a dumbass. I should have pulled you out. I should have pulled you out of the fleet so that I could retreat it.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Don't want to lose that admiral. She's really good though. Like, losing the admiral is like worse than losing the ships themselves. Come on, guys. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, so now they randomly have become enamored with our technology, even though last time you were saying they weren't.
Situation
Like
log
just 2
updated.
seconds ago. Sure. Come on, go! Jesus! They're getting overwhelmed. Oh, they're dead.
Situation log updated.
Fuck! You're an idiot, Admiral Shivangi. You're a fucking idiot. You got yourself killed for no goddamn reason. Damn it. That is 4... Is it 4 or 5? I think it was 4 battleships that I just lost that I can't really afford to lose. Because we're not really fighting this war right now as it stands, and we're preparing to fight these guys, and these guys are the ones that are not going to be able to They're not going to be forgiving. They're not going to be forgiving at all. Alright, so build another Concordia. And another Demolisher. And then come to you and build another World Eater. Okay, so that'll at least help replenish the losses we just took. These fleets can retreat if needed, so... Although I'm sincerely hoping that this is going to give me enough numbers to be able to beat them back here. Oh, I'm not happy that we lost that Admiral, though, because she was really good. Yeah. That was just bad. That was just bad. Damn it. Oh well. Lifespan and lifespan. Alright, so I'm gonna recruit you. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately fire you, because you're fucking useless. I just want somebody new who's possibly better. There we go. You're good. I'll recruit you. And then we're going to put you in charge of... Oh... I don't even know. Espero sector, I guess. I mean, there wasn't really a good option there, but... See, the thing is, you guys are outnumbered. I probably should retreat. I don't think I can actually retreat though, because...
Hostile fleet engaged.
Like normal retreat. I think we have to do the emergency retreat.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I think we'd have to do the emergency retreat in order to... Oh, you're leaving? Oh, we might have a chance then. We might have just made a mistake.
Station under attack.
They might have just made a
engaged.
mistake. No, they're coming back. Shit. I was gonna say, they might have just made a serious boo-boo, because if they retreat now, they won't be able to beat me, but... Like, basically, whoever wins this fight wins the war. I mean, obviously I'm gonna win the war regardless, because they can't come even close to being able to match the kind of numbers that I have. At the end of the day, like, they just can't, so... I mean, I've won the war no matter what, but...
Situation log updated.
If, Man, that pisses me off. That really does irk me a great deal. I mean, seriously? They lost 7 destroyers and 5 corvettes, and you lost 5 battleships because you're an idiot. Because you stood and fought against a massive fleet that was way more powerful than you were. I mean, you gave out good. I mean, don't get me wrong, but what are you doing? What are you doing? You were one of my better admirals too. You had multiple good bonuses. I mean, even unyielding isn't bad if you're not an idiot. Fortunately, you are an idiot. Holy shit, they have 58 corvettes? I don't know about that. What are these corvettes? Ooh, they have good evasion too. Oh, no, those are my corvettes. What the hell am I looking at? Can't see what they've got. Damn it. Alright, we might need to retreat.
Under attack.
In fact, I'm just going to tell you to retreat, because even if you guys can win this, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, yes, if we win the fight, we win, like, the war, but if I happen to lose that fight, though, I'm gonna be really screwed. So, go ahead and retreat. And retreat. Just get yourselves out of there. Let's look at Jam. I need you to churn out some cruisers. Which I don't have very much money. So that's a problem, but oh well, I guess.
Situation log updated.
It's not worth. It is not worth losing the fleet for no reason.
Enemy planet secured.
It's not worth losing the fleet for no reason. Absolutely not worth losing it for no reason. So go ahead and retreat from there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Of course, the fleet over here is gonna
Hostile
wipe these
fleet
guys
engaged.
out.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
This is the fleet that I really need to fight them, but unfortunately, this fleet is otherwise occupied trying to actually do all the fighting that we need to do to take over the Corpulsan territory, which needs to be done. So,
station under attack.
all right, so this was the last combat there. See, we lost 2 corvettes, but they lost a battleship and multiple corvettes. So we did do like a fair chunk of damage to them before we retreated, but I think we would have lost this at the end of the day because they just had ridiculous numbers on us, and like despite because you lost 2 of your corvettes in exchange for 3 of theirs, but yeah, we can't win that. We can't win that at those kind of exchange rates, though, because they've got so many more ships than I do in that area. So we need to try to divide those fleets up and destroy them a little more piecemeal, because they just have too many ships for us to be able to beat any other way, really. We just won't be able to beat them any other more like normal. Through any other more normal means, we just won't be able to do it. So let's build a couple of corvettes.
Situation log updated.
Have you churn out a few corvettes, because we are very low on... Oh. Apparently you want to die. Totally okay with that. Damn it, they're doing this shit again. Oh crap, you're losing. Why are you... How did you lose?
Station under attack. Situation log updated.
Why the fuck are you retreating to an enemy system? Are you fucking retarded?
Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete.
Hey, hurry the hell up and get out of there, guy.
Research
what are you doing?
complete. Station
Go.
under attack. Situation log updated.
Jump out!
Situation
Jesus.
log updated.
Quit standing there, you idiots! Yeah, that was just fucking terrible. It's because they have huge, overwhelming numbers. I wasn't paying attention though. Like, we should not have. I should have been paying more attention, because I would not have lost as many ships if I had been paying attention. Finally, we could do fucking Tundra World. Jesus, I've been waiting for that to come show back up again for like a century. Alright, I need money. I need money really bad. I'm gonna have to come into here and deactivate this because I need money. Even if it takes all of our resources and stuff, I need the money right now because we need to be building ships. We need to be building as many ships as we can, really. Still building battleships. I know those battleships I do not want to bring into the fight because those are ships that need. Those battleships are needed for other purposes, basically. So I do not want to bring them at all into the battle. Like I don't want them involved. In any way, shape, or form, really, if we can help it. Okay, so that'll keep you busy for a while. That'll give me a bunch more of those that we need done. I'm gonna have you build more. I don't have any money now. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, so we need to... You guys need to get repaired. You need to get reinforced because you are not doing so great right now. It's about to turn out some more ships, so that'll help, but we are badly losing right at the moment because I underestimated them, to be honest with you. It won't last very long because they don't have the... They can't begin to have the resources that they need to actually be able to, like, really challenge me or anything.
Hostile fleet engaged. Station under attack.
Unfortunately... Oh, shit. That's a jam, isn't it? Damn it. What's the bigger fleet? There you are. Get up here, quick. Where's the skulkers? Oh, you are engaged. Okay. So are you guys then? Which fleet is that?
Hostile fleet
Crap.
engaged. Hostile
There goes
fleet
the defense
engaged.
station.
Situation log updated.
Well, they pulled out. They did not want to stay and fight. Oh, you showed up. That's why they pulled out. They were like, oh shit, time to leave. Yeah, it is. It's definitely time for you to leave there, bro. I suggest that you skedaddle. Yeah, unfortunately, they destroyed the defense platform, but we did some damage to them before they were able to escape. It unfortunately was not as much as I would have liked, but there's not really a whole lot we can do about that. That did kick them out of the system, though, so they were forced to retreat, if only temporarily. They were forced to retreat, if only temporarily. Okay, so... Board Skulkers actually go there. We'll send you guys out to start hunting down some of their little ships again. Some of their stations and things. Remove those basically from our domain so I don't have to deal with
Construction
them.
complete.
I will send out the battleships there just to shut down their encroachment. That encroachment is not that serious, but it is nevertheless something that I want to eliminate. So I am going to shut it down. You need to actually
Hostile
do
fleet
limited
engaged.
bombardment. Again, what the fuck is wrong with you? You have nothing on the planet. Are you just completely idiotic? I mean, obviously you are, so don't even bother to answer that, but... Okay, let's go ahead and land. Land forces. Get moving over to there. Repair is complete, you're back in the game. Unfortunately... at least for the moment... We're kind of reeling a little bit here, because they, did manage to, kick us back far enough that...
Hostile fleet engaged.
We have to...
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet
ourselves
engaged.
positioned again
Station
before I can
under
really
attack.
do a whole lot. Okay, you're invading. You're gonna win that without any difficulty whatsoever, because they can't even begin to, cannot even begin to be able to actually answer that. Because that is just way more than they can hold up against. Like, this is way more. Okay, get me...
Situation log updated. Enemy
actually,
planet
no.
secure.
Need a few destroyers.